tell me about the most buzzed about record that we've been hearing from people who have heard the album or, you know, are around close to the album, How I Let Nas Down. Is that the official title of the song?
The title of the song is Let Nas Down. I would say it's my favorite song of the album because it is in a sense, but I got so many at different times that are my favorites. But that song is just special. It's like, it's a venting song. There was a time when there's a long story that has to do with how I came up in the game, putting out mixtapes that were albums, you know what I mean, and kind of waiting around for a release date from the label, but they didn't have a single yet, and I didn't know what a single was. Dropped Who Dat as a single. It wasn't working at radio because I learned how radio works. It's all about melody and research and things like that. Fast forward, it's like 2 years after the warm up, and I don't have an album release date, but I made this song that I knew. I'm like, yo, this is the one. This is exactly what y'all was looking for, and that was Workout. So I was just excited that I finally had made something that I felt like was exactly what the radio was looking for me, the label was looking for me. Like, this is a guaranteed smash in my eyes. I knew what it was gonna do. So the label's rocking with it. I finally get a release date. We put out the single. It was the worst response I've ever gotten on any song that I've ever put out. It was a terrible response. You know what I mean?
That was your baby. You knew. No one forced that on you.
No, exactly. Nobody made, let's get it clear. Nobody made me.
Right.
When I made that song, it was a triumph. I felt like I beat the game. I'm like, oh, I got you. I'm gonna show you, this is what you was talking about, right? You know what I mean? So it wasn't like nobody put a gun in my head. It was a happy moment for me. Like, yo, watch. So when that happened, I got it. I understood why people did that, but it hurt. It was like, oh man. So what that song is about is No ID gets a call. No ID calls my partner Ebe, and we on a tour bus at this time. But I can tell how Ebe is talking, that he's talking to No ID. And I can also tell that how he's talking, that No ID is telling him something like, yo, why did y'all put up, like, why that song? So I'm getting mad that he's not calling me about it. Fast forward, he calls me about a week later, and he's like, yo, I'm gonna tell you the truth. He was like, I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. I was in the studio with Nas, and we was talking about you, man, and he was like, yo, why did he do that? Like, why did he put out that song? Don't he know he's the one? He ain't gotta do that. So I'm on the phone getting defensive, like, what you mean? What you mean, why I do it? What, watch, you know what I mean? I'm getting mad defensive. I'm saying wild things that I ain't gonna say on camera, but I'm getting defensive, you know what I mean? Because they don't know what I had to go through. But I was hurt, really. On the inside, I was really hurt because I really idolized Nas, you know what I mean? Right. And that song, Let Nas Down, and eventually Workout became a monster record. It wouldn't leave radio, it was a smash, and I'm grateful for that song, but at the time it was hurtful. So it was a way to I really vented on that song. So that's Let Nas Down. And I could go in deeper about, I could tell you about after, I'm gonna let it play out. That's enough for now. That's enough for now.